Chad's real deep, going deep. Chad and JT.
Big Daddy, say what up and tell me I'm good. What up, Stokers of Stoke Nation? This is Chad Kroger coming in with the Going Deep with Chad JT podcast. Guys, before we begin, I want to remind you once again that we are brought to you by Manscaped. Manscaped, thank you so much for keeping our trims pubed, for looking after our little hogs. And I say little hogs because we'll talk about it later. Guys, I mean, self-care is so important in so many ways. Emotional, mental, physical, pubal, okay? You need to make sure that the hair around your dong looks fresh, because when you expose it to the world, no matter what size it is, you want to let people know that you care. You care about your body, and you care about the parts that people don't usually see, because the few people that do get to see your hog are going to be blessed by the sight of it and the nice, well-trimmed pubes there. So, guys, you know what to do. Go to manscaped.com. Use code GODEEP20. Get the lawnmower 3.0. JT, have you trimmed your pubes lately?
No.
Nice.
Thank you.
So yeah, that's what's up. I'm
sure.
here with my compadre, Jean Thomas. What up?
What up? Boom clap, Stokers.
How are you doing?
I'm good, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy to report I'm well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm feeling good, dude.
I like that energy.
Thank you.
Sweet.
Yeah.
What's when did you start feeling better?
I think 2.5 days ago,
Yeah.
I made the transition to feeling good.
So were you in like a deep low for like from the holidays until 2.5 days ago, or where do you kind of like roller coaster?
There was some breaks, but the darkness was always calling to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now that voice has been quieted for now. Yeah.
And what do you think brought about the lift?
I think some of it's just the natural ebbs and flows of life.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you're down, sometimes you're up. I do think I took a lot of healthy action to make myself feel better. Did like a lot of therapy. I listened to my therapist when they told me what to do. I started working out again. I hadn't been able to work out for like a month because of my neck. I think that was huge.
Yeah.
And then I stayed really connected. I talked to people a lot. I had a lot of like heartfelt conversations with people.
That's nice.
Because the sadness was actually good because it clarified a lot of stuff, like what my priorities should be, and how much I need people in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was nice.
That's healthy. I always find that whenever I'm low, like the last thing I want to do is talk to people, and it's something I probably need to work on. But like, that's smart of you to reach out to people and give a heartfelt what up.
It helps. It helped me a lot. Well, I'm really extroverted, so
Yeah.
it's my nature to just be like, "Hey, talk to me."
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes I worry I'm taxing people, and I'm sure I am, but you know, I spread it around, and most people are happy to step up for you.
Yeah.
And then I think the main thing I'm afraid of is death, right? And to me, connection is the opposite of death.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's profound.
I don't know if that's true, but that's what I feel.
No, I dig it.
Thank you, brother.
It's feeling connected to people, and it makes you feel alive.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, whenever I get low, I just want to isolate and just stew in it. But it's usually when I'm hungover. And
Yeah.
I just like sit in a dark room alone and trying to find the stoke. But
That's why I came over.
yeah, it was so nice of you. I was actually hungover. I was feeling low yesterday.
Right.
Because I was pretty hungover after Super Bowl festivities. And yeah, it was so nice of you. You just came over to keep me company. We watched Billy on the Street.
Great
Parks and Rec.
show.
Yeah. And we just powered through the darkness.
Yeah.
And the light.
We did some push-ups.
Oh, dude, that was fire.
And we did the exact same amount of push-ups and got tired and stopped at the exact same number.
It was like 20 something.
I thought you were seeing me stop, so you stopped, and I was like, wait, were you going to stop just naturally? And you're like, yeah. And I was like, that's when I was going to stop. That's when I was like, we were meant to do stuff together.
It did make me feel good, too.
Yeah.
It was a good call by you.
Well, I did it because, like, I guess to go like chronologically, we had like a huge week, too.
Yeah.
So I think some of the ups and downs are tied to that, you know? But we finished a part of this big work project that we've been a part of, and some of the people we worked with, it was our goodbye to them.
Yeah.
And I was feeling awkward with them, like when we were supposed to be celebrating. So I went outside and did push-ups.
Yeah.
And ran sprints like 4 times.
Yeah.
To deal with the social anxiety. So then I was like, yeah, we should do push-ups again.
Yeah.
And it helps.
Yeah, it's interesting. You can literally work through the sadness, I think.
Yeah, for sure. And then my psychiatrist, he recommended that I be sad for stretches of the day. So when I Uber somewhere, I'll take 30 minutes. I just listen to the saddest music ever.
Really?
I'm gonna quote it later. Yeah, and I just cry. And then
Does it help you?
oh, it helps me a lot.
Really?
Yeah. Because it's not despair, it's just sadness, you know.
Yeah.
And I have a different relationship to it. That's what he's trying to teach me. Is to have a different, is to hold it close.
Yeah.
And to be aware of it, but have a different relationship to it.
And
then
is that because it's in you?
yeah, because it's always there.
And he
yeah.
doesn't want you to be in denial.
Yeah, because you can't get rid of it all the way. It's there,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
And so it's more about just managing it and understanding it and being able to relate to it differently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting because whenever I go on like stretches of like, you know, sobriety or something where I'm it's just like working hard and like staying pretty positive all the way, it's sort of like the it seems, I don't know if it plateaus, but like the regularity of happiness, I'm like, it gets kind of boring.
It gets old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you need to disrupt it with some White Claws or something.
I'm feeling that right now.
Yeah.
Because I've been sober for like a month basically.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I think I'm ready to get fucked up and be a fuck up again.
Yeah. But like we were talking about this earlier today, it's like, is that the healthy way to combat it? Or is there, because I think we're both so sensitive that like the hangovers,
Yeah.
they just put us deep down in like the Mariana Trench. But,
Yes. Unknown dark waters with weird fish with lights on their head.
Yeah. It's a scary place.
Yeah.
Dude, those fucking fish.
And those things from Pacific Rim are probably down there too.
Dude, for sure.
Yeah.
And then weird mermaids, like what's that one movie where they go like, oh, like Harry Potter,
Yeah.
Goblet of Fire, when there's like weird ass mermaids.
That was a good part of that. That was one of my favorite Harry Potters.
Yeah.
Yeah, the competition was fun.
Yeah. Good on J.K. Rowling to make unchill mermaids.
Yeah, and Robert Pattinson as Cedric
Yeah.
Diggory.
Oh yeah. I
Dude.
forgot it was Robert Pattinson.
Great as like a, you know, a natural, just like cool guy.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, we get down when we're hungover.
Yeah.
So we're trying to find healthy ways to let off steam.
Yeah. I was thinking today, I was like, maybe skydiving is the move.
Dude, I think that's perfect for you.
I think so too.
That's why whenever we do something big, we're just gonna have a helicopter ready.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
Just
not.
take me up.
Yeah, just take you up. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Skydiving's chill.
I don't want to get too extreme again to base jumping. Then I'm in dangerous territory.
Yeah, you gotta watch you don't get too addicted.
Yeah.
But all those base jumping people who end up passing away doing base jumping, they're always like dating another base jumper.
Yeah.
And when they die, the other base jumper's always like, they died doing what they love. And now I'm going to go 1 kilometer higher to honor them.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, well, I guess that's just the life they've chosen.
Yeah. Dude, that's one of my favorite scenes in Along Came Polly when the Australian guy just base jumps off the building in New York City.
Oh, yeah.
I think I hurt me coccyx. What do you think is something a healthy alternative for you?
Well, I don't know, because like working out's kind of, you know, it's fun, but it's not like, I don't know, it's not exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can get repetitive.
Yeah.
I'll put on like a big jam and like daydream and like run, and that's like what I love about working out, but it does get...
Dancing's good.
Dancing's fire.
Dating's fun.
Dating's nice.
You know, but there's a lot of complications with that.
Yeah.
You know? I don't even think, you know, I'm just trying to be more judicious in that department right now, too.
Right.
But you can still have fun and be judicious.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know. I honestly, like, some of the stuff we do, like, but I don't know. That's kind of been conflated with, like, work now, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. We'll figure it out, though. I'm open to it. Maybe the Stokers will have some suggestions.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because, Stokers, hit us up with suggestions for, like, how to let off steam.
ATVing, dirt biking, like go out to Akatia Wells.
Oh, dude, paintball?
Paintball's good.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, you got to Akatia Wells and you're in the dunes. You're just spraying sand.
Oh.
But you got to be careful coming around those corners because some other fucking idiot could be, you know, drunk off a 6-pack and just
For sure.
clobber you with a dune buggy.
Yeah. Dude. Yeah. Have you ever been...
That's WCS,
have you been
though, worst case scenario.
in a dune buggy?
Yeah.
Are those fun?
Yeah, they're
Or do you
super
prefer
fun.
ATVs?
I prefer ATVs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because you can get a little bit more aggro?
Yeah, you can play with it more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dune buggy's pretty big, so
Yeah.
you can't really, like, whip it around as much.
Yeah.
ATV, you can really, you know, fling that thing.
Yeah. Interesting.
Dude, one time my brother and I were ATVing, and you know, sometimes you're going up a hill and the hill's too steep, and it kind of gets up on its 2 back tires.
Yeah.
And it gets a little dicey, you know.
Yeah.
But you got to get it up the hill, so you got to kind of just do it.
Yeah.
And you find the right gear or whatever. And then I just see my brother tumbling down the hill. His body.
Really?
He's like fully geared up, but he's tumbling.
Yeah.
And then I just see the ATV tumbling towards him.
Oh, shit.
And I just started screaming. I'm like, Chris, Chris, Chris. And then I run and I look down and I don't know what I'm going to see. And then I just see the ATV stuck in a tree, above him, and he's hugging the ground. And then he just crawls up and walked up. Like it just launched above him.
Oh,
yeah.
That's so lucky.
Yeah, I'm thankful for it. Should we call my brother right now and get his you guys can settle your beef? Or should we do that later?
Okay, his thoughts on the beef?
Yeah. Maybe later. Well, that was Friday. We had a nice night with our coworkers. We said goodbye. What a great bunch of people.
They're the best. It was so man, I've never been around like a smarter group of people for that long. Like I literally felt like I grew and developed being around them.
I felt my brain growing every day and my consciousness.
Yeah.
Bree, David, Corey, Jace, Dan and Dan, and Strider.
Of course, Strider.
What a legendary crew.
Yeah. Strider always bringing in the dank positivity.
The most beloved guy I've ever met.
Yeah.
Dude, he's just walking around the office and people he has no right knowing are just having real conversations with him and inviting him to parties. They're like, Strider, if you're free, come to the Superbowl party. I'm like, how'd you get invited? I was like, we just started talking. I'm like, God damn you, man.
If you're free.
If you're free, cruise by. And then, yeah, they're all so great. Working on something like creative with people you really respect is very cool. I know that's a very mundane point to make, but I'm grateful it was cool.
Yeah, no, it means a lot. And just challenging yourself every day. It's the best.
It is.
That's what I love, yeah. But it's so funny when you're like working for an extended period of time and you're like putting in hard work and you're like, I'm going to celebrate after this. I'm going to have like 20 beers, going to blow it out. And then you have 20 beers and you're like, oh, I wish I was back at work.
Yeah. It was hard for me because I was sober that night.
Yeah.
And then so at first I was really awkward, but then after a couple hours I loosened up and I was like, no, I'm having a fucking good time.
Yeah.
Like it was still fun. And then everybody else gets drunk and you're kind of like just smiling at them, you know, at their charming selves. They're all just so great. And
the best.
And then Saturday we had a busy day. We what did I do on Saturday? Did some therapy. I worked out. Yeah, Joe and I went to Runyon because I wanted to have a nice tan for when you and I went on Fox.
Yeah.
We went on Waters World, as we have done several times before. And this might have been the most personal mission we had yet.
Yeah, I prepped hard for it too. That morning I went surfing, I went to the gym, I hit the steam room hard.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, we were talking about dongs, so I surrounded myself with dongs.
We announced to the country that you and we're stoked on it.
We have small dongs.
We have small dongs. We have small penises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fired up.
And it was so cathartic to get it out there. And so many people have reached out and said that they're stoked that we're trying to destigmatize dong shame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, fired up on my little hog. What up, dude?
Beast. You got a beast little hog, dude.
Yeah, dude, I love it.
357 Magnum, but small.
Yeah, I don't think Jesse was that stoked because we were talking about dongs on TV, but...
Well, he did tell us later that we can't come back on.
Yeah, that's a bummer. But I think we'd be back.
Oh, no, dude. I think these things happen. I think, we had to honor the cause.
Yeah.
And I think people come back together when it makes sense for both sides.
Yeah.
And, if we can't go back, I'm still optimistic, And then it's all good.
We just we felt the urge and we had to talk about dongs on TV. It was important to get the cause out there. And, so I don't regret it.
Yeah,
it was
no,
important.
we had to do it.
Yeah.
It was the right thing to do.
Yeah.
My dad at first was a little taken aback, but after a while he was like, that was cool.
Yeah, my girlfriend is not too fired up.
Really?
I was like, look, I'm gonna...
Because she doesn't want the rest of the country picturing your dong, and they are.
Yeah, and I was like, look, I'm gonna be the face of this movement, but I'm proud of you for supporting my little dong.
Yeah, I mean, she's loved you for it. It shouldn't just be hers to have, as a secret or whatever.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, and I told her on our first date, I was like, look, I'm doing this stuff in the public eye. I'm probably gonna talk about my dong at some point, and so I just gave her a little bit of foreshadowing, a little bit of dong shadowing.
Aaron, are you proud of us?
I am. I don't belong to your cause.
That's okay.
But I'm proud of you guys for doing it on TV.
Thank you, dude.
Thank you.
And I'm stoked on your big hog, dude.
Dude, yeah, that fires me up. I knew you had a big hog,
We
Aaron.
need allies, bro.
Yeah, you got a big freaking hammer in there.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. No
Gonna go to-
surprise.
Gonna go to construction.
You're a beast, dude.
Um,
Dude, plus, cleaned out my closet, cleaned out my room. Found this jacket.
it looks fire.
I'm wearing it on here even though it's tight on me, plus with this other thing I got on. I told Joe before I went to the Comedy Store the other night, I said, hey, I'm coming to the Comedy Store and I'm wearing a new jacket. I braced him for it because I knew it'd be a lot for him to take in.
Yeah.
You know, he's a traditional guy. He likes things the way they are. But yeah, I've been wearing this jacket. It's a cool guy jacket.
Dude, it's a big move. I've always said this. It's a big move coming out with a denim jacket. I mean, it shows a new level of confidence.
Thanks.
You're letting the world know that you're like, look, I'm opening myself up to criticism, but I look cool, and I know it.
And I don't think it's any accident I started wearing this jacket after our small dong declaration.
Yeah.
I felt liberated and I
Yeah.
felt free to express myself.
And the amount of support we got,
Huge.
incredible. So,
Robust.
yeah.
And then Sunday came along, dude. Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah.
Man, I was thrilled on that game. I mean, it was sloppy for portions. I mean, I guess that's what you expect. But Patrick Mahomes, dude. Never seen anyone make it look easier. The guy is a legend. Telling his teammates on the sideline, hey, we're about to make history, guys. We're going to be talking about this game for a long time.
Yeah.
When they're down 2 scores in the fourth.
Yeah. I mean,
Just incredible.
I was watching the game, and I was like, you just see that Mahomes is on a whole new level. You're like, there's no way this guy's going to let this game go.
Yeah,
He's just not going to let it happen.
he's a beast.
And I love the Niners. You know, I was rooting for them, but I was just like, I just felt like Jimmy, he just didn't have the same fire.
No, he's fire looking, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh yeah, he's fired. Yeah.
And Kyle Shanahan, dude, that coach that they have,
Yeah.
he's blown it in 2 Super Bowls with his play calling now. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I put the onus on him. I think when they had 2nd and 5, I know KC was selling out to stop the run, but you're getting 7 yards a carry. You got to run the ball. Jimmy gets it knocked down, and then they're in 3rd and 5. It's just like, I don't know. I
Yeah.
just didn't like the play call.
Yeah.
And then he didn't call a timeout. When they're on their last play of the game, they have 3 timeouts, and they're scrambling to get the play off. It should have been a delay of game. Call a timeout. Get the play you need. This is your last play. Like, let's go. But, you know, I hope he'll get the monkey off his back same way Andy Reid did. It all comes in time.
For sure.
Andy Reid's kind of like the old Shanahan.
Nice.
Yeah. I was happy he finally got a Super Bowl too.
Oh, for sure.
Beast. And then what'd you think about the halftime show?
I loved it. I was watching it. I was just fired up, pretty horny, and you know, I was just really feeling the passion. I just loved it. I thought they were both great.
Yeah, dude, I didn't like it at first. And
I
it
know.
won me over as it went along.
Yeah.
And then I kind of got won over by all the social media things I saw other people saying.
Yeah. Well, what didn't you like about it at first?
I don't think either of them has that many bangers.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Shakira, who I love, is Colombian. My mom was way ahead of the Shakira train. But she has like Wherever, Whenever.
Yeah.
Which was never one of my favorite songs, even when it was like tearing up the charts. And then she has Hips Don't Lie, which I love.
Yeah.
But then J-Lo doesn't really have a single song that I would say is iconic.
Yeah. Although she does have some that I love, like Get Right, Waiting for Tonight, Jenny from the Block. I'm Real with Ja Rule.
All good songs. If Ja Rule would have come out, that
Oh,
might have put it
dude.
over the top.
Yeah.
I like My Love Don't Cost a Thing.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
That might be my favorite one by her. But yeah,
all from like about 1999.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like they're playing their songs. It's not like they had a new hit to play. It was like all their songs from like the 2000s, like mid to early 2000s to like late 90s. And but I mean, I just thought they put so much into their performances.
It was a cool performance. And when,
Yeah.
you know, the famous moment that everybody's been replaying, when Shakira did the tongue into the camera.
Yeah.
Bold.
Yeah.
Incredible choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
It was very strong. And it was,
Strider approves.
yeah. And it was,
Huge tongue dart.
and I was like, did she think of that like a month ago or like a week ago or like
Yeah.
yesterday? Yeah. Much love to Demi Lovato too. Great job on the Super Bowl
Oh, for sure.
anthem.
Yeah. When do you think Shakira did? Do you think she was so in the moment that it came out, or do you think she was planning on like when the camera comes, I'm gonna tongue dart?
I think she knew she was going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they were doing choreography, and she was tired, and she was like, oh, and someone was like, wait, do that again.
Yeah.
And she's like, what? Say I'm tired? They're like, no, what you did afterwards. She's like, I don't even remember what I did. They go, you did a tongue thing. And she goes, you mean this? And they were like, yeah, do that.
It's gonna break the internet.
Yeah, it's gonna be huge.
Yeah.
And then she is cerebral enough to be like, you know what? That's right. Let's do it. And then she's a good enough performer to make it precise when the moment counts. So yeah, I guess I'm fired up on it. I guess I'm fired up on that halftime show. I mean, I think people are treating it like it's the best halftime show ever.
Oh, really?
Incorrect.
I don't know. What do you think, Beyonce?
Fuck. Dude.
Prince?
Prince.
I like the Prince one, but I think it's slightly
100%.
overrated. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Yeah, fella.
Oh, no.
Brother, I'm telling you.
Oh, no.
Dude, you know what's the best one for real? For real, for real? Aerosmith, NSYNC,
Yeah.
Nelly,
Oh, no.
and Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That was
my
the best
favorite.
one.
I don't thi-
Jaded. Jaded.
Dude, I don't think I've seen the Prince one. I'm sorry to
my-
say.
oh
It's
my.
good. He did a cool thing where he had like a big drapes come down on each side, like 80 feet tall. And so you see a silhouette of him that looks like, 80 feet tall. And he has this guitar between his legs, and it's kind of phallic.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Like a dong,
Yeah, it's like a dong.
for sure.
He played Purple Rain in the rain.
When you say it like that, it's
Come on.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Although Aerosmith and Nelly and NSYNC, I mean,
Dude, it was incredible. The outfits they wore,
yeah.
amazing.
Dude, the best is Adam Levine looking like a Chipotle bag.
Oh, he was the worst, dude. We were talking about that today at Whole Foods. We were
It's
like,
so funny.
he just blew it on every level. Poor guy. I feel for him, dude.
Yeah.
Sucks, dude. Sucks to do that.
Dude, I think a lot of guys aren't meant to be jacked.
No, yeah, he was better when he was skinny. I think his
Yeah.
voice was even better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should know if you're the type of guy who should be jacked or not.
Yeah. It's cool when they get jacked for like a movie, but when they stay jacked, you're like, I don't know if I want you to look like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I know if I look super jacked, like huge, it's not a good look. I
No,
look
I've
like a chode.
overstepped before. I've seen you when you bulk up. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, let's keep it lean, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've known that. And like, my brother, he'll be so hard on me sometimes. He's like, why aren't you doing more Olympic lifts? Like, why aren't you eating more, why aren't you bulking up? I'm like, because it doesn't look good, okay?
Well, and I feel like he's the bulky one and you're like the speedster.
Yeah. Well, he's like,
You need people to occupy different roles.
he wants to, he's stoked on intimidating people.
Right.
And I'm more kind of the opposite.
Right. You're stealth.
Stealth, yeah. Like, if I was super jacked for the dong confession, I don't think it would have gone over as well.
Yeah. He's like a B-52 bomber and
Yeah.
you're like a stealth fighter.
Yeah.
All right, it's my brother. Chris?
What's up?
Hold on. Is it coming through, Aaron?
Yeah, I got to turn up.
What's up, dude? I'm here with Chad, and he mentioned last week on the podcast how you thrashed him pretty hard for loving Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And,
Yeah, I heard it.
What'd you think?
I mean, he's too far gone. There's no choice. There's no point in even arguing. When I heard that he went back for more based on our conversation, I was just like, all right, I give up, dude. Like,
You can't
There's-
get in
there's
between.
no-
You can't get in between us, Chris. All right. It's a fact of
yeah,
life.
dude. I mean, like, do I think you could have used those like 40 hours to do something a little better with your time? Sure, but like, live your life, dude. You're doing fine.
If there was anything you could say to Chad to get him off the pipe,
I don't know. There are cooler movies out there, but you know, whatever.
what's the
Yeah,
mo-
like what?
yeah, what's the movie you've been digging?
I don't know. Dude, watch The Last Samurai again.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
that's a good
movie.
call.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been meaning to watch it again. I just got a hankering yesterday to just check it out in its entirety because I don't know the last time I've watched it all the way through because I'm usually watching on like AMC or something.
Right.
Sure.
I was watching that. I did watch that a lot as a kid. Ken Watanabe. He's a good guy.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, legend. And I don't know, like what's another movie with cool guys being cool?
Cool.
Usual
guys.
Suspects is fun, you
Yeah,
know.
that's a good movie.
Good call.
Cool guys being cool.
Are you a Tarantino fan?
Everybody wants some.
Oh yeah.
Everybody wants
Everybody
some.
wants some.
That's the only movie I've ever taken my shirt off right after.
Yeah, dude, I love Tarantino. He's a man. I just thought that movie was boring.
Yeah, you
And it was like, I was waiting for something to happen, and then when it finally did, I was like, oh, that's it.
you were
So like,
underwhelmed.
even while I was watching it, like I'm like, oh, there could be something here. Like it's been a B so far, and then the ending happened. I was like, never mind. Everything that came before was a C minus,
So you hated
maybe even a D plus.
So the
I
ending.
just didn't.
The ending made you hate it.
It wasn't enough for all that buildup.
Right.
Because then I looked back and was like, oh, this was all pointless.
Right.
Whereas I was kind of giving it meaning because I'm like, no, something sick's going to happen that's going to bring it all together. And then when it didn't, I was like, okay, so now I should regrade everything that I saw and downgrade it.
I liked it though. I like Tarantino's idea of like rewriting history and playing with fantasy. Like movies are fake and it's fantasy.
And kind of
yeah.
and devaluing like the Manson family a
Right,
little bit. Like
yeah.
they're not these big scary monsters, although they are, but they're kind of just like weird losers.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm just thinking about how bored I was during the Bruce Dern scene.
Oh yeah.
Oh right.
Like
Yeah,
you want to see cool Brad, like his like 10 seconds in True Romance is just as cool.
Right.
And the
right.
rest of that movie is way sicker.
What is it? Your favorite Brad? What is this Brad's best performance though? Because I think you could say it is.
No, I'd give like Fight Club or even Mr. and Mrs. Smith. You know, he's just playing a cool guy in Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
That's true.
Yeah, he's hot.
And that movie's sweet.
Yeah,
and
that
sexy.
third. That you want to talk about a bad third act though? Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I
heard they're
like
still
the
reshooting
song
it.
coming. Yeah, it does feel like that. But I don't know. I don't mind. I like their outfits in the end, their tactical gear. I like that the song comes back in as they're dodging bullets and rockets.
Yeah, I do like
That, you know.
the teamwork, the taps on the shoulders, and they would turn around.
Yeah,
That was pretty cool.
Grabbing the guns out of each other's vests.
Yeah.
What about when Angelina's
Yeah.
trying to find out the name of the guy he used to be married, of the lady he used to be married to?
Yeah.
Where does
Yeah,
she live?
what's her name?
No, you're not gonna kill
What's-
her.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Cool Brad.
I
Being
didn't-
awesome.
I didn't like how often she got shot. She got shot. It looked like a lot.
Yeah, she got hit with some serious
She's like, it's a piece.
serious ammo.
It's a piece of cake. Like, I'm pretty sure
yeah,
that
they
would
got-
shatter your tibia.
Yeah, they got some like Bruce Wayne body armor, but better.
I mean, I do agree with you on the Bruce Dern scene. I mean, there was a lot of build-up for him just to be like chilling. But
Yeah, it's not that I don't respect you, Chad. It's just like
No.
you're just wrong on this one.
no, you're looking out for me, and I appreciate it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Well, you legends have a good night.
thanks. You too.
You too, man.
All right. Love you guys. I'll talk to you later.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
We said that at the same time.
That's nice. That's always fun when we do that. That always happens when we're in Ubers. We'll be like, "What up?" And then when we say goodbye, we're like, "Later." All right, dude. And then what else did we get up to? So Super Bowl. Dang.
Yeah, we watched a lot of Parks and Rec and Billy on the Street.
Good shows. And then today we were judges on a dance show.
Oh right,
On
I
a-
forgot.
And we can't say what streaming service it's for, but there's a new dance show coming out. I haven't said anything I can't say yet, right?
I don't think so. I'm not totally aware of the parameters, but I think you're in the clear.
Right. And we were judges. The host was great.
Yeah.
She had like some fire lines. I was like, "Did you write that before?
Yeah.
Where are you coming up with this stuff?"
Yeah.
And we were pumped, dude.
Yeah.
It was fun to watch people dance.
Yeah, I mean, and the set was insane too, and just like was vibing with the host. I was nervous about my judgments though, because like dancing's so important to me, but I don't know technicalities. I think I'm pretty good at identifying passion, and calling people out and saying like, "Hey, I didn't feel it on that," or "Hey, I felt the fire." So I was really looking for that, and it was. But it's hard to throw down judgments on people who are putting themselves out there and just tearing it up on the floor.
Dude, fucking 100, dude.
Yeah.
I want to be a judge on a talent show now, for sure. I think
Yeah.
that might be my calling.
Right.
But I realized I'm not the Simon Cowell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No.
I'm more the Randy Jackson.
Yeah.
I like giving love to the people because they're trying their hardest.
For
You
sure.
look into their eyes and they're vulnerable up there.
Yeah.
They're like, all right, we really want to win this. We want to dance well. And you're like, I'm not going to tell this person like something mean,
Mm-hmm.
Give them hope. maybe as I did it over time, I'd get bitter and cynical, and then I'd start dropping really cutting remarks. But at least for the first 2 years, I'd be all love, dude.
Can you imagine if people go up there and terrible, absolutely terrible? I can't do it.
I can't do it. The warm-up guy was good.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Because I don't think on those shows they got to stop and reset. It doesn't happen like an hour straight. You know, it's like 4 hours for an hour of TV. And they got a warm-up guy there with a mic who's got to keep everybody pumped. He was killer. Yeah.
The audience was chill too. They're bringing the energy. Because like, all right, bring it up. And they're like, they brought the heat.
Lots of beautiful people.
Oh, for sure.
And then on this dance show, what separates it from other ones is they sometimes hit the contestants with giant objects.
I love it.
It added a really interesting element.
Yeah.
For sure.
For sure.
And then yeah, now we're doing the podcast. We're kind of tie.
For sure.
Anything else, dude?
Oh, dude, I saw In-N-Out. They're selling shoes with the Vans logo on them. It's mostly just their red palm trees, which are legit. So I'm fired up on that. I think I'm gonna have to get some of those. And yeah.
They look cool. It was so like fortuitous that they're the Vans style.
Yeah.
Like your favorite shoe.
Yeah.
With your favorite restaurant. They got together.
There's just some restaurants and some shoe companies that you just know are a godsend. And that's In-N-Out and Vans.
What shoe style would In-N-Out have upset you had they gone with?
Probably Air Jordans.
Right. Yeah, those are so big and bulky and heavy.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I love Michael Jordan. No disrespect, but when I see dudes, especially dudes like us, rocking big ass Jordans.
You mean white guys?
White guys, yeah. I'm like, what are you doing?
I get a little snooty too. I'm like,
Yeah.
so I went up to I won't say his name, but I went up to a guy and I was like, "So you're a big shoe guy, huh?"
I know it like bothers
I'm
me. It's
sick,
like,
dude.
It's like, dude, their shoes are so loud and so big. Like I think he just, I don't know, man. I guess it makes the world go round. You know, some people are loud, some people keep it cool and awesome with Vans, but that's kind of my beef.
Different strokes.
Yeah.
And dude, other thing, since we're kind of talking about a California sensibility in a way. And look, I'm not complaining. We got it good here, but I am complaining. The wind has been
Yeah, what the fuck?
apocalyptic.
Yeah.
I mean, what do we got? 30-mile-an-hour winds, Aaron?
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh, at least, man.
We got palm tree branches just dropping into the street
Not the palms, dude.
second by second.
The wind shut the gas off at my house.
Oh, dude.
I had an open fence gate and it hit the gas thing that's supposed to go off with an earthquake.
What are we doing?
Oh.
It's so crazy.
What are we doing out here?
Yeah.
Guys, we got to be nice to the earth, baby. Dude, I was on a scooter, scooting.
Yeah.
And my back tire was kicking out from the wind.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm about to get, thrown off my scooter when I'm doing 17 miles an hour.
Man, fuck the wind, dude.
I was really not happy with it. That's part of the reason I'm wearing all these layers. Plus, I got the new jacket.
I know it was deceptively cold today. I was rocking a tee because I'm always optimistic about the heat, and I couldn't do it.
Oh, yeah, you step outside, it's sunny, and you're like, all right, another
Yeah.
beautiful California day.
Yeah.
That's why people move here.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah. Man.
I started throwing hands at it.
Oh.
I tried to
saw
kick
it.
the wind's ass.
You kind of did.
Yeah, body, head, body.
Yeah. You threw
Head,
down.
body.
You threw down with the wind.
Little of the fighter, head, body, Mickey Ward style. I took it to the, I beat the wind's ass. I went to the head and then I went to the body.
Knife, you run. Gun, you charge.
Gun, you charge.
You charge.
Knife, you. I love that he has a philosophy on that. Amazing. All right, should we get into some questions?
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm sorry.
Please, go.
I've been listening to this book. Stoker recommended it to me. Shout out to him. I'm sorry I forget the name. But it's like basically a summary of Marcus Aurelius.
Oh, nice.
Stoicism. And I didn't realize, in the Gladiator, his son is Commodus, and he's a friggin' nozzle.
Yeah, he's not cool.
That's actually
True.
pretty true to life.
Oh, bummer, dude.
Yeah, he actually has son Commodus who, once Marcus Aurelius died, he bailed on the army and they're in Hungary or some shit. And he's like, later dudes, I'm going back to Rome. And he was way too into the status symbol of being an emperor and just was more like a celebrity. And I'm like, it's such a bummer that dudes like Marcus Aurelius have such renob sons.
He wanted it for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine being the godfather of Stoicism and your son's a schmoll.
That would be tough, dude. Hardest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Dude, I realized all I want for my kids is for them not to be sad.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like if my son comes home and he's like, dude, Dad, I blew up somebody's car with them inside of it. I'd be like, well, how do you feel about it? He's like, not that bad. I'm like, that's good. Don't let yourself get bummed about it, all right?
That's nice.
Stay positive.
I like
yeah.
that.
That's what, just if he's ever sad, I'm just gonna be like, no, let me home.
Yeah, what are you going to do to make sure that that comes true?
That they're not ever sad?
Yeah.
Just gonna give them friggin' a fire masseuse to come in and give them dank massages every day.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to give them, I'm going to come over and I'm going to give them wild salmon.
Oh, that's nice.
I think that'll help their domes.
And honestly, what I really mean is just good communication.
Oh, for sure.
Just talk. Yeah, and sometimes you can't avoid it, and I'm just going to have to learn how to be okay with it, because it's going to happen. Yeah.
What if your son's a renob? Not that he ever will be, but
no, dude, it could happen.
What if he had a bad egg and a renob came out?
Well, you know what my dad would do when I was being a renob?
What?
He'd kind of just like undercut me. Like I'd be 7 and I'd do something, he'd be like, do you think that's cool what you just did? And I'd be like, what? He's like, the way you were just acting. Like, you think that's cool?
Yeah.
And I'd be like, I don't know. And he'd be like, well, I don't know. And then I'd just be like, fuck. And it worked.
Yeah.
It really did work. Yeah. I mean, it was like, not that, you know, you felt a little grilled, but I don't know. I'd probably do something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, if your dad calls you a renob, that hurts.
Yeah, my dad was funny too, because the insults that he would hear us lobbing at other friends, he would incorporate into his vocabulary.
Yeah.
Like he never said douchebag, and then my brother and I started calling people douchebag, and then my dad one time was like, oh, and then you did that? Talk about douchebag. And he had this very like pronounced way of saying it.
Yeah.
I was like, don't say douchebag. And he was like, whatever. All right, what's up, Lords of Stoketown? I got a dilemma on my hands I think some of the other Stokers can relate to. I'm thinking of quitting my job because there aren't any companies that do what I want to do where I live, and moving to a new place where I don't know a lot of people already, New York in this case. I'll need to get creative with meeting new people so that I can befriend some fire bros and make new memories in the process. What's some advice you charismatic Caravaggio's have for moving to a new place and adjusting to it, meeting new people and making sure your stoke tanks are locked and loaded? Well, dude, if you're moving to New York, it's going to be pretty easy there, I think.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many people who are moving there and they're in the same position as you. So maybe the thing to do is just think of everyone who you're seeing as someone who's looking for a friend, same as you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're not bothering them. You're doing them a solid because everyone out there is looking to form a crew.
Yeah. Dude, I love that. One of the best pieces of advice I had heard is to treat everyone like an ally. Like they want to help you. To look at everyone as someone who wants to be your friend and wants to help you, as opposed to, you know, some people have this mindset like they have enemies out there, you know.
Yeah.
Just treat everyone like they're your friend and they just want to be your dog and you know, go rage with you. So I'd say have that mentality and you're gonna do great. You know, just get out into the world, say what up, indulge in some activities, maybe join a softball league.
Yep. Get recreational.
Yeah. Do some
improv.
Some trivia.
Yep.
That's what's up.
For sure.
Nice. Aaron, what do you think this guy should do?
I was gonna say, find some recreational sports league.
Yeah.
What sport would you recommend?
I mean, I'm a big softball guy, so.
You're a softball. I did volleyball.
Yeah,
and,
that's a good one too. Yeah.
My team.
It's just a smaller team.
Basically broke up because I was too competitive. They wanted to drop division. They were like, it's too competitive in this division. Let's drop one. And I said, I didn't want to get into the argument, but then one of the other guys on the team said, he's like, JT, what do you think? And I said, I think you lose at the highest level. That's how I was raised. And the 4 people on the team who were just looking to have fun were like, okay, psycho. I was on about 40 milligrams of Adderall at the time. Dude, that's when you know you're doing drugs too much, when you're doing it to be good at rec sports. Dude, you're going to be good though, man. Also, read a lot, so when you talk to people, you have interesting things to say, but don't bore them with too much of the detail. Just have it ready to go when it comes up organically. What up, King Leonidas and Water God Poseidon?
Thank you.
Thank you, dude. This isn't a question, but rather a letter of endearment to Chad, JT, and Strider's hogs. Well, how germane.
Thank you.
You guys hype of Joe's hog a lot, and while it is undoubtedly deserved The other 3 horsemen of the Chadpocalypse need some hype. Chad, does the carpet match the drapes?
For sure.
Your hog is dripping because your pores are open from the steam room. Your hog has the energy of a penguin, pulling rockets, babes, with minimal effort and maximum chill.
Dude, thank you.
JT, you have the most emotionally driven and artistic hog known to man. Oh, dude. Thank you, dude. When you drop trousers, all people see is the creation of Adam with a gold glow. Last but not least, Strider. Strider's hog is the perfect weapon for sieging the GF's nether region. His hog displays a subtle dominance with lots of confidence like a fucking lioness, boys. Shout out the pod from the state you guys joke on the most, Montana. He signed it Barack Obama. I wish. Probably not.
That would be cool.
P.S. Shout out Aaron and Emma, the unsung heroes of the pod.
My dog.
Write in about Aaron's hog next time. I'll gladly Venmo you to buy them a rack. Sauce me the request. Cool. And then he gave us his intel. Nice guy.
Nice. Dude, thank you so much for talking about my hog and all of my dog's hogs in such a profound way. I never looked at it like that, and that just made me so fired up, dude. And thank you for acknowledging that the steam room opens my pores, and it's been nice being around a lot of steamy hogs. I think it's really been good for my soul.
Hell yeah. Yo, Chad and JT, and hopefully the Relation Guru and Hogmaster. We try to have both of them on today, guys.
Yeah.
I know they are missed, but the Relation Guru's in Big Bear snowboarding with his GF, and the Hogmaster's at work. What's good, fellas? Hope all is well in SoCal. I'll write to you today about a problem in my love life. For context, I'm in 4th year university, and I met the lady in question in 1st year. That year, we hit it off super well, became best friends, and one night we almost hooked up. If it weren't for my roommates being there, I'm sure we would have. But now, 4 years later, we remain super tight, and we're both in super close-knit friend groups. It raises my stoke. But at the same time, I've had feelings on and off for this girl throughout the past 4 years, and I know she's had feelings for me these years as well. Now, the feelings are coming back and are stronger than ever. I am super into this girl, and I know how compatible we are because we're best friends and see each other every other day and always have the best time with her. However, there's an issue. She's got a dank BF across the pond. Don't get me wrong, he's a stoker through and through, great guy. But at the same time, I'm dying to tell her how I feel. However, I don't want to make things weird between us. Her and her BF are committed to each other, but if I don't tell her how I feel soon enough, I feel like I'm going to implode. Just wondering what the all-knowing entities that run this pod suggest I do here. Any advice from the council would be greatly appreciated, my dogs. You guys keep raising my stoke 52 weeks per year, and I appreciate both of you for it. You too, Aaron, you're a legend. Can't wait to hear what you two have to say. Aaron, I feel like this is a good one for you because you always kind of like cut through the romantic fantasy that I can kind of get caught up in.
Can you recap real quick?
He's in love with a girl. They've known each other for years. They're best of friends,
Yep.
but she has a really cool boyfriend. That's how he describes him, who lives across the pond, which I have to assume means England.
Or he's in England and he lives here.
Oh, fire.
Mind blown.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to let that one go. If you like the guy, you got to let that one go. If he's a complete douchebag, maybe you could, sneak your way in there. Not sneak, but
But you
elbow
could
your way
justify
in.
it to yourself more easily.
Exactly, yeah.
What do you think, Chad?
Yeah, I hate to say it. I mean, you sound like a great guy, man, and a cool dude, and just a full-on stoker, but as I was hearing it, my gut was like, he's got to let it go.
Yeah, dude. Agreed. You're going to find somebody else better for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if it was her, y'all would be together.
Yeah.
Yeah. These things work out the way they're supposed to. Or maybe they don't and life is just chaos. But, bro, go with the former, dude.
It is super frustrating when you're into a girl who's in a long-distance relationship because you're like, fuck, like I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if he's a cool guy, then
That is
gotta let
tough.
it be.
JT, oh, dude, this one's interesting. JT, there is nothing wrong with your neck. JT, my man, been a dedicated listener to the pod. You've made it quite clear with your history with various forms of spontaneous and chronic pain, shoulders, numbness in feet, neck, etc., and your own acknowledgement of having hypochondriac tendencies. I can relate. I was the same way and even went so far as to have 2 surgeries on my back, along with chronic migraine issues and IBS for years. You mentioned that your therapist suggested that your pain may be serving as a distraction for emotional pain you were trying to avoid. Well, your therapist could not be more right. You have TMS, tension mitosis syndrome. All the pain you are experiencing is absolutely real, but there is nothing physically wrong with you. This is a mind-body disorder. It's all explained in the book, which I urge you to read, or just read the reviews and see if it piques your interest. It's called Healing Back Mind-Body Connection. I lived like you for 20 years, constant worry about my health. Something's always wrong. Something's always hurting. One thing after the other. You don't have to live like this. Would encourage you to explore this book and find the actual diagnosis instead of guesswork and misdiagnosis aplenty. Herniated discs do not cause pain. There's no such thing as a pinched nerve. Medicine has got it entirely wrong. Give it a look, my friend. Oh, well, I certainly appreciate all that, man. I do think a lot of the stuff I was feeling, specifically the cold feet and the burning skin, were anxiety related. But I do think I jacked up my neck. I was like powerlifting 5 days in a row. I haven't done that in years. And there seems to be a correlation when I do weight stuff that strains my neck that I start to get some headaches. And I don't know, but I definitely think what you're talking about has a lot of validity in it. Yeah.
People swear by that book.
Really?
I own it. I have not read it.
Oh, okay. But obviously all this stuff is super nuanced and no one has a complete understanding of it. So I appreciate you giving me your perspective, dog.
I think the mind-body connection is definitely
Real. Yeah, for sure. Our bodies are built around our emotions.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite, but sort of. That was cool having that badass guy Keith Eckert on last week.
Badass dude.
Yeah, he was cool.
Cool guy.
Hey guys, I have a question that I've been meaning to ask in a good discussion, I'd hope. So my current girlfriend of 6 months, a thing for over a year, is Snapchatting her ex-boyfriend still. He's aware of us and I don't feel threatened by him or anything of that sort. I've been as respectful as I can by acknowledge their relationship and the things that have made her scared to cut off communication. Most are reasonable, but I don't live her life so. She doesn't drop people who are or were big in her life, which I adore. She's caring and friendly beyond words. I've told her I respect and hope for her to maintain healthy relationships and that keeping in touch doesn't bother me. It's the non-stop Snapchatting. It took me a lot of courage to express my discomfort. We'll get on you. With at the start of our relationship, and she was very understanding and agreed that it was strange of her to do. Right on. But then it doesn't stop, so I bring it up again and again and again. Each time she has some reason, like he keeps snapping, but behold, weeks later, it doesn't stop. I love her and see wonderful see wonderful things for us. We're genuinely good for each other, and there's an immense amount of care and fun here. I've tried the route of being so confident in us that her snapping an ex won't bother me, but this is not good in my idea of a fit partner for me personally. I'm confident in us, but that's not what it is about. Healthy post-friendship with ex, cool. I wish I had that. Constant all-day snapping crosses the line. We've been strong in putting our frustrations forward as we think it's always worth it to work out than hurt us. Am I in the wrong? I don't even know what to do at this point because of how many times I've been genuine about it. Ugh, boys, I'm in need of help. I would appreciate your words a lot. Thanks for everything you guys do. Best regards, Jimmy.
That's a tough one, man. I mean...
Yeah, I mean, I would not be liking that.
Yeah, and I think you gotta do something to try to put a stop to it.
I mean, what can you do, right?
It doesn't sound cool. I mean, yeah, but I mean...
What would you do?
I was gonna say ultimatum, but I was like, maybe that's a little too severe. Aaron, what do you think?
So this person... Sorry, I keep missing these.
Aaron, no worries, dog. So this dude is very much into his girlfriend. They get along very well, but she Snapchats constantly with her ex.
Oh yeah, no, that's not okay.
Like constantly, like every day, like, oh, funny thing. Oh,
yeah.
I like Coke bottles more than Coke cans. Me too.
You gotta let that girl. Just let her know how you feel.
He has though.
Oh, he has?
Several times, genuinely. He's gone deep into his vulnerability and expressed that this is hurting me.
Yeah. Peace out.
Damn.
I'm done. You can't respect like my feelings, then why should I respect yours? We're done.
Yeah.
Smell you later.
I knew you had a big hog, Aaron.
You agree, right?
Yeah.
You're young. There's gonna be other people.
Well, that's 2 out of 3 that are saying later her, bro. But I don't know, man. Try and talk to her one more time.
Sure.
And then see what happens. All right, pathological liar situation. Help. What up, Sultans of Stoke? Chad, JT, hopefully Strider and Joe's Dong. You got a couple of stokers from New Zealand here with full stoke tanks and cleanly pubed trims. Shout out to the lawnmower 3.0. It's legit. We've got a little bit of a situation on our hands and been dealing with it for a long time. One of our buddies is breaking the bro constitution and cannot stop lying to us, his closest friends. It's gone to that stage where his lies are beginning to affect the friendship, and we find it hard to believe a single word he says. We're a tight bunch of bros, and we want to celebrate when one of our dogs has good old boning session or achieves a life goal, but we feel we can't but we feel we can't because of his constant dishonesty. His lies have caused a rift. This has introduced negativity into the group, as the bros often find ourselves talking shit about all the lies he tells, because it's like he lies to get one over us. Recently, he has gone further and has said some risque stuff to some of the boys' GFs. Oh. For example, we were meant to be together and we should get together to make one of the bros jealous.
Oh my God.
What? Is there any advice on how to approach this? The bro schmoll is also very stubborn, so may end up denying anything as an issue. Sorry for the long question, Stokers.
I mean, this guy, his behavior is not chill. Straight up. I mean, he's being worse than a schmoll, because he's talking to dudes' girlfriends and saying this stuff, and like, I mean, there's something going on. So I don't exactly know what I would do, but I would try to create some distance between you and this guy.
Yeah, man, I don't know how old you are. If you're in high school, it's tough because like you end up at the same place every day to like cut out toxic people.
Yeah.
But so it kind of sucks. You just kind of have to stomach them or figure out how to like deal with them. But dude, if you're post high school later, yeah, this dude is. He's more than a schmoll. He's a bad person. Yeah. Like, let's hook up to make the bros jealous and we belong together. That's someone who has like, I don't know, weird motivations. And I've been friends with people who lied all the time, and generally they're in a lot of pain and they can't face reality, and that can get them into trouble. Like, they can be bad news sometimes, because people like that who are faking stuff all the time, then they fake being tough or shit like that, and then I don't know, bad shit happens. Yeah. I don't mean to be too dramatic, but
yeah, I mean,
he just doesn't sound cool.
I don't really encourage actually boking the schmoll. I mean, I don't think we encourage that either. No. You want to accept the schmoll for who they are, but find some way to deal with their behavior, you know, or whatever. But I mean, this guy, he's crossed the line from renob to straight up nozzle, and it's sort of even beyond nozzle. And I don't really know what that is, but it
doesn't get much darker than nozzle.
That. Yeah, he's
scumbag.
Yeah, dirtbag. Yeah. Dirt sack.
Scumbag's the worst thing you can call somebody.
Yeah.
You're a scumbag.
Yeah.
But this guy has earned the distinction.
Yeah. So maybe you could just say to him straight up, although I don't want to put you in danger, just be like, dude, you've surpassed nozzle status, and you're about to get boked.
Yeah, I would even say with this weirdo, don't even say anything to him. Just start making plans without him. Yeah.
Good call.
Aaron, what do you think?
Boke that schmoll.
Later. What up, Stokeaholics? I love you, and I just got to let you know. Anyhow, love you too, man. So the other night, my GF and I got into an argument because I was telling her about urinal etiquette, I assume, and she told me that she thinks I might be doing it wrong. So as two stokers, we knew there was only one place to go with this trying question. So when I go to the urinal, I pull my unit and nuts out and shake for no more than 3 seconds, because any more looks like you're jerking one out, I think. My girlfriend said that she thinks guys leave the button closed and pull their pecker through the zipper and hole in the front of their underwear. Then the third option was just pulling out the snake and leaving the gonads tucked up. Please help. Stay stoked, and what up, Mom?
Dude, I would say follow your truth, follow your path, your journey. When it comes to dong etiquette, I personally, you know, I used to, when I was less comfortable with my hog, I would go through the zipper.
You went through the zipper?
Yeah, dude, when I was like 12, that's what I would see other dudes doing it.
Bro.
I know. But, I mean, now, dude, I pull my pants down to, like, my knees. I'm talking ass out, baby. You know? So, I'd say undo the button and the zipper and let that hog breathe, man. You know, you were born with your hog, and you gotta treat it right. And you gotta give it fresh air by the urinal, and you gotta, you know, be proud. What do you think?
No, dude, you got to just like unzip your pants, pull your boxers down under your nuts,
Yeah.
and pee.
I guess, yeah.
Everything else is freaking crazy town. Pulling it through the zipper? What, dude? Dude, zippers are scary. No, thank you, sir. I mean, I'm no expert, but I feel like I got to tell you guys that.
Well, there's, I mean, I would see people do it, and then you start doing it, and you have to like go like, dive in there and like pull. It's so absurd.
Yeah.
I'd say pull your pants down to your ankles.
I heard Bernie Brillstein used to do that.
Really?
The famous talent manager.
Really?
Yeah. Mark Maron told that story, I think.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah, it was pants all the way to the floor.
If you're Bernie Brillstein, you can do it. Yeah. Baby Stoker. My dudes, I'm writing this from the cold, wintry East Coast. My stoke levels are still skyrocketing, though, due to the arrival of my first baby stoker. Woo! I've grown up enjoying the outdoors and riding shred sleds on all terrains, and I'm hoping to pass the stoke on to this little guy any way I can. Being a loyal listener, I thought I would see what advice two legends like yourself would give a first-time father about passing on the stoke to this new generation shredders. Friggin' love the pod and the positivity you guys are pushing. I truly think you're helping. The conversations and outlooks, young bucks figuring out what the fuck we're doing with our lives. You better believe my little guy will grow up going deep with Chad and JT. Can't stop, won't stop, Tyler.
And dude, thank you so much for the kind words. I don't know much about fatherhood, but I would say set a stoke-filled dank example for him. Just be amped on life, get into activities, be a loving dad, and he's gonna feel it, man. And he's gonna embrace the stoke, and he's gonna get out there and he's gonna bronze as soon as he can.
Dude, I think work hard and just hug the fuck out of that fucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he'll be all right.
Dude, my dad did in front of me a lot? Pull-ups. That was so inspiring.
That's awesome.
He did a lot of pull-ups in front of me, and he would unbutton the button and the zipper and pull his underwear below his sack when he took a piss.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Beast. All right, last question. What's up, Stokers of Stoke Nation? Absolutely love the pod. It's gotten me through so many problems and has taught me to be super frat and chill. I'm a high school senior, and I've noticed one member of the squad is in danger. My boy has been friends with this girl for about a year, and they've always been just friends, but they hang out together almost every day. Recently, my boy told me things that have been happening as of late, sexually things. The girl he hangs with is in a relationship with a scary dude in college who could put my dog in danger. This girl totally came onto him, and I've sensed he has always liked her, so it would be hard for him to stop. How do I keep my boy out of danger without getting his heart broken? P.S. Absolutely love you guys. Y'all make my day so much better and help me through numerous lady issues. Fuck Puzio, obviously. Eddie. Oh, thanks, dude. Yeah, man. I'd tell your boy to steer clear, because you don't want to see anybody get hurt. Hopefully nothing happens, but yeah, I would encourage him not to get involved with someone who's involved at all. It's always good practice, and then especially not someone who's dating someone who I know guys who have kicked other guys' asses for hooking up with their girlfriends. It happens. My cousin Alejandro was living in Panama, rode a dirt bike over to the guy's school when he was 15, put on a school uniform that they wear at this other school, found the guy on his campus and kicked his ass.
That's awesome.
And then this other guy I know who I went to high school with, his girlfriend cheated on him with like 9 guys, 8 of whom could have kicked his ass, but the 9th guy couldn't, and he beat the 9th guy's ass. And then after he beat the guy's ass, it was at a party at my house. After he beat the guy's ass, he didn't beat him too bad, but he like blooded him up a little bit. The guy came up to him and he was like, dude, that was awesome, man. The guy got his ass kicked. He's like, oh, dude, that was so fun, dude. And the guy who kicked his ass was like, the fuck are you saying to me? He's like, I'm just saying that was fun, dude, when we fought. And then the guy was like, get away from me, dude. He like didn't know what to do. He like kind of hugged him and he was like, get away from me.
Yeah. I remember that story. Yeah, I would steer clear. Advise him to steer clear because it's not a good path. Yeah.
All right, should we do a mid-roll?
Oh, yeah. Guys, I'm interrupting this podcast to let you know once again that we are brought to you by Manscaped. Manscaped, thank you so much for keeping our trims pubed, for looking after our hogs, for making sure that our dongles are looking fresh and clean, guys, because this is all about self-care, self-love, and something for your pubes. Because, you know, you got genitalia, you got junk, you got something down there, and you got something that you can handle and take care of, and that's your pubes, you know? I think it says a lot about a person when they really embrace the manscaping culture and, you know, maybe get creative with it. I mean, this is just cutting edge technology, you know, a lawnmower 3.0. You can like carve what up into your pubes. You can, you know, give yourself just a classic runway. You could give yourself the opposite of a runway. You could maybe put like a checkerboard there on your pubes. Oh, dude, thank you so much.
Yeah, for sure, dog.
You could maybe put like a spiral or something just to like maybe hypnotize people when they look at your dong. So just crazy stuff like that, you know, that's what you can do with these products, and that's why they're so legit and so cool. So use code GODEEP20 at manscaped.com. Keep your trims pubed. Check out all their dank stuff, you know, like the ball deodorant. My cousin got that. Shout out to Evan. He's rocking the ball deodorant. His balls sound like they're looking fresh and smelling fresh. Yeah, guys. Code GODEEP20 at manscaped.com. It's not Christmas, but ho, 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 motherfuckers. That's it.
Yeah. And as always, we're brought to you by Danny Babona and UCI Baseball. If you're a young buckaroo who can throw or hit, that's where you belong. UCI. They should call it UC Newport Beach because it's right there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, dude, let's get into it. Chad, what is your beef of the week?
My beef of the week is with I'm just going stream of consciousness.
Off the dome?
Off the dome. Yeah. My voice just cracked.
It's okay.
Thank you.
It's endearing. Water, fire, wind, love.
Yeah,
Earth.
we already talked about the wind, but my
I'm just throwing elements at you.
yeah. Good call. I mean, let's go with
We don't have to. I'm open to swerving.
my beef of the week is with fire.
Nice, dude.
You know, I mean, I don't even know if I have to say it, but fire's been kind of a piece of shit this year. You know, Australia, Malibu.
1.25 billion animals killed. That's what they're saying.
That's insane. Fire, what are you doing, dude? Freaking stop. Yeah, so my beef of the week is with the element of fire. And also, not to mention, it almost ruined Fifth Element. You know, that was like the one thing that, like, they could get air, they could get earth, they could get water. But fire was the toughest one.
Yeah.
It almost caused the destruction of Earth in The Fifth Element.
And
Bruce Willis.
it almost ruined something more important than that.
What?
My dog's hair.
Dude, yeah, I was cooking a steak one morning. Pan just catches right on fire. And I was like, stop trying to ruin everything I love, fire.
Yeah.
Fuck you, dude. What's your beef?
My beef of the week is with bars. I think I'm done. I mean, I'll go to some bars, you know, like I like the bars around here, around where ATC is in
Yeah.
Burbank, because they're bars. People are just hanging out. They look happy to be there.
Yeah.
Looks like they're just having one after work and they're trying to decompress. That's cool. But these West Hollywood bars that Joe likes to go to, you can't talk to anyone there. You can't meet a girl at a bar.
Yeah.
You walk up to a girl at a bar in West Hollywood, she thinks you're out of your fucking mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you dance for a couple songs, and then what do? You just sit there? I know you have a good time with your bros, but we could have a better time at the diner getting sundaes, which is what I recommended. I don't know, dude. These bars are whack.
I hear you.
Who's your babe of the week?
My babe of the week is this jacket I'm wearing right now.
Nice.
We actually got this at the softball game we were at. And it was in like a backpack they gave us. And I didn't even look in the backpack for like 2 weeks. And it was starting to get colder and colder. And I was like, you know, I don't really like to invest in winter wear because I think it just, you know, creates more winter, which is not cool. So I was like, I'm not doing it. And I go in the backpack and I found this fire jacket. You know, it's a windbreaker. It's got a hood. It just feels nice. It says California Strong on it. I love it. I'm in love with it.
And that's fighting fire, right?
This fights fire. Yeah.
That's
California
awesome.
Strong is a great charity that fights fire. So it goes hand in hand with my beef. Thank you for pointing that out.
Let's go.
Who's your babe?
My babe of the week is everyone at the gym. Because I got to go back in there after my neck injury, after a month of not being there. And dude, it's a great place to be. Everyone in there is just trying to get better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I go in there, I see our buddy Graham. We got our headphones in. We're both just dancing in the middle of like the free weights area.
Nice.
To a different song. You know, I'm talking to myself. I'm getting myself hyped up. I'm doing squats. I'm feeling like myself again.
Yeah.
Gyms are a great place.
That's awesome.
And everyone in there, they're trying. You know? Everyone's weird. I love it.
I love it.
Gyms are the best. Chad, who is your legend of the week?
My legend of the week is these new high socks I got.
Nice, dude.
You know, I was never really into high socks because I just thought my legs were too short. I thought, you know, they're a little too stumpy. I got a long torso, but I got short legs. I can't rock the high socks. I just can't do it. I can't do it and look cool.
I know.
Same thing with like boots. I was like, I'm not a boot guy. But then I got these new high socks.
That's crazy.
Cause yeah, right. And I joined this gym, and they gave me like a gift certificate to like buy some of their merch. And I saw some high socks. I'm like, I want to get some high socks. Try this out. I got them. My favorite socks.
They're working for you?
They're amazing. Yeah, I feel so cool now. Like when I'm going to the gym and I'm wearing my high socks, I feel like I'm kind of like steezing out right now.
Yeah.
So I'm just really stoked to know that I can rock high socks comfortably and look pretty stylish in them. And so shout out to these high socks for changing my life.
Do you think it could extend beyond the gym, like where you wear them?
Yeah, I don't rock shorts too often, but I'm definitely gonna give it a shot when short season comes back around.
Dude, I like you pushing yourself.
Thanks, man. Well, you're doing the same with that denim.
Thank you, brother. New jacket. Dude, my legend of the week is Potato Chip Deli.
Yeah.
You know, Maurice drags me to these lame-ass bars, but he also told me that Potato Chip I'm struggling with saying that, has a new sandwich. And they didn't need to get a new sandwich because they already had probably the best meatball sub, definitely the best roast beef sandwich, and according to Strider, the best turkey sandwich in West Hollywood. But did they rest on their laurels? No. They came out with the chicken Milanese. It's the best sandwich they have. You wouldn't want to eat it every day. It's pretty...
It's rich.
It's very rich.
Yeah.
But if you're just showing someone the deli and you're like, hey, you got to get one sandwich, I think this sandwich is the best they got.
Nice.
And everyone who works there is awesome. I love the hat that I wear from there. But most of all, I love their sandwiches, even though I stay away from carbs most of the time. But, you know, on Super Bowl Sunday, I got after it. And, yeah, this chicken Milanese sandwich is amazing. And I just appreciate you guys at Potato Chip always pushing the outside of the envelope, trying to discover new, better sandwiches. It really makes me stoked. So thank you so much.
That's awesome. I love Potato Chip.
It's a great place. Plus, it's right across the street from Erewhon. I mean, dude,
Yeah.
all that dankness in one square block.
Yeah.
Aaron, where do you think's got the best sandwiches?
Man. You know,
Langer's?
no, I haven't been there.
Me neither.
There's a lot of places in West Hollywood I haven't been. I really want to go to Fat Sal's.
It's good.
I'm sure it's not healthy at all, but
It's pretty wild because you're going to get
Yeah.
everything in that sandwich. I mean, they stuff fries, roast beef, chicken, beef.
I'm from San
Yeah.
Diego, dude. Stuffed fries and everything.
Right. The California burrito. Birthplace.
Legend.
I'm going to be down there on Friday.
Yeah.
Chad, what is your quote of the week?
My quote of the week comes from Old School. Sean William Scott's character, his name is Peppers. And Will Ferrell picks up this thing from his what do you call it? What's like the petting zoo? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
His petting zoo like truck with a goat in it. I think it's a goat. And he's like, whoa. And Will Ferrell's, he picks it up. He's like, whoa, what's this? Peppers comes in through hot. Sean William Scott, that's a tranquilizer gun. If any of these little fuckers decides to freak out on the kids, I could take them down. Ain't that right? And he says, ain't that right to the goat.
And he smacks the...
He pulls on the thing.
Oh, right.
But he's very sure of himself in that moment. I respect it.
Sean William Scott, super underrated as a comedic actor.
Yeah.
He's got a couple classic performances.
Yeah.
I mean, he's great as Stifler, Role Models, and Goon.
Yeah. And Peppers.
Yeah.
That's a tranquilizer gun. If any of these little fuckers decides to freak out on the kids, I get to take them down.
Nice.
And ain't that right?
I like Will Ferrell too. He's like, cool. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Dude, my quote of the week is from Jason Isbell, great Southern rocker. And he's got some really good songs about death. And If We Were Vampires is one of his best, I think, along with Elephant. So here's just 2 stanzas of it. It's knowing that this can't go on forever. Likely one of us will have to spend some days alone. Maybe we'll get 40 years together, but one day I'll be gone, or one day you'll be gone. If we were vampires and death was a joke, we'd go out on the sidewalk and smoke, and laugh at all the lovers and their plans. I wouldn't feel the need to hold your hand. Maybe time running out is a gift. I'll work hard till the end of my shift, and give you every second I can find, and hope it isn't me who's left behind.
Nice.
Powerful stuff. Chad, what is your phrase of the week for getting after it?
My phrase of the week is damn
the torpedoes. I don't know.
I was gonna say, I'll do it.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
That's so pure.
Yeah.
That was like from the gut.
I'll do it. What's yours?
Mine is from The Fray, another great movie about death. You know, it's all about what do we owe to the dead, and you know, what do we think life owes to us, and how do we deal with the inconsistencies with those things. And there's that great little poem that he says his dad wrote, where it's once more into the fray, into the only good fight I've ever known. I live and die on this day. But I have a slight variation. Once more into the fray, to the only good fight I'll ever know. I live and chill on this day. Chilling. Just chill. Just trying to chill. That's it.
Awesome.
Yeah. What else is up, dude?
I'm pretty beat.
Yeah, I'm tired too. We really Herculean effort getting through this.
Yeah.
What are you doing tonight?
I'm gonna go chill and see my GF, I think.
Nice, dude.
Yeah. What about you?
We go home, probably edit this thing, maybe watch something like the Aaron Hernandez doc. There were some other recs that were getting thrown around. It's good, right?
It is good, yeah. Yeah, I liked it.
For sure. Aaron, you got any plans?
No, just gonna go home.
Do you have any beefs, babes, legends, or quotes you'd like to express?
I mean, I have a beef from a couple weeks ago with the documentary "Don't Fuck with Cats."
Oh yeah.
Is it too terrifying?
No, the doc's actually pretty well made. They don't really show you anything that's gonna really upset you. It's 3 hours and it's all good. And then the last line of the doc fucking infuriates me, where the person who's been kind of narrating the whole movie looks into the camera and says, "Or maybe the problem is you." Watching this, and I'm just like, "Fuck you."
That's annoying.
Yeah.
What a cop-out ending.
Yeah.
Did you like when Wolf of Wall Street did it, though? They were a little classier about it, right? They just flipped the camera.
Never saw it.
You never saw Wolf of Wall Street?
Not a big Scorsese guy.
You don't like Scorsese?
What?
Not really.
Whoa.
Dude, Aaron.
Yeah.
Aaron, dude.
I knew you had a big hog.
Why don't you like Scorsese? Have you seen like the classics, like Goodfellas and Raging Bull, Casino, Taxi Driver?
I haven't seen Casino. My favorite is Last Temptation of Christ.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but
It's good. It's beautiful. It's beautifully shot.
I guess Bobby De Niro refused to be in that because he's such a Catholic.
Yeah, there's no good reason for that. It's really good. Keitel's in it. I mean, why not?
What's your second favorite Scorsese movie? Kundun?
No.
What's your third favorite? Age of Innocence? I mean, what the hell are we doing over here?
I like these pulls. These are good.
Yeah.
I don't know, I haven't seen all of them, but I just haven't. To me, it's always like, oh, well, this character's a shithead. Well, so is this one.
Yeah, but they're
really
fun.
There's no one to really root for.
Do you like Shutter Island?
I did like Shutter Island.
You know what my favorite Scorsese movie is? Is Hugo. I'm kidding. All right. Anything else, Chad?
I think I'm good. How about you?
I feel good.
Yeah, I'm ready to hit the sack.
Nice. Get some good sleep. You been having good dreams lately?
Dude, I've been doing this one new app, Synctuition.
Yeah.
I don't even dude, I don't remember my dreams, but I think they're good.
That's good.
How about you?
Yeah, they've been pretty good lately.
Oh, they've been good?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I haven't been having the terrible nightmares lately.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
That is cool.
Yeah. I was worried because I was hungover last night, and that's when I get sleep paralysis. Because if I don't sleep well the night before, then my body will be so tired that's when sleep paralysis kicks in. And I put on Synctuition, and it's like, it's all this like, it's supposed to be like noise to like, you know, it's like good for your brain. It's like sort of a meditation because it's like 3D sounds, you know?
Yeah.
But the sounds on the track last night were so creepy. It was like stepping in puddles and then like a creaking wheel. And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? How am I supposed to sleep? And it was called Mystery. And I was like, fuck you, Synctuition. And then I put on...
Are you sure you didn't put on a Halloween sound effects album instead?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. They're like...
Carpenter.
They're like, mystery helps your intuition. Please embrace the mystery. And it's like... I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck, dude?
That's no bueno.
Yeah, so then I put on the movie star one. That one's legit.
What goes on there?
It's just like birds chirping, sunny skies, and you know, it's good stuff.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Guys, we hope that this podcast is like Synctuition for you.
Yeah, but not the mystery one.
Not the mystery one.
If you need advice, these guys are really nice.